That'll have Evan Solomon.
The Honorable Evan Solomon, Minister of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Innovation.
So back in May, when Mark Carney announced the creation of a new Department of Artificial Intelligence, a lot of people in my world, the people working on tech policy, all wondered the same thing. What exactly would an AI minister do?
Our mandate is to build.
Well, we got our answer pretty quickly. The government wants Canadians to start using AI. The worry is that if we don't start now, we'll all get left behind.
This is, in some sense, an AI arms race.
This is a reasonable argument. AI has the potential to be a transformative technology. And Canada needs to be in the game. But there's also a fundamental problem here, which is that right now, most Canadians just don't trust it. This is sometimes framed as a literacy problem or a training problem. Maybe Canadians just don't get how this technology works. But I actually think Canadians have good reason to be wary of the tools that they're already using right now. Maybe you've seen the headlines. AI toys were caught talking to kids about bondage. Meta's chatbot is having sensual conversations with children, and ChatGPT has provided instructions on self-mutilation and suicide. All of these stories speak to a fundamental consumer safety problem. These products were rolled out without any real oversight, and we're beginning to see the consequences.
At least 7 families are suing tech giant OpenAI, claiming that its ChatGPT program drove people to suicide and harmful delusions.
So now we have a gap. A government that wants us to use AI, and a population that just doesn't trust it. This is one of the reasons why the government created an AI strategy task force. And I was asked to be part of it, to try and answer a question that a lot of Canadians have right now. How do we actually make this technology safe? It's sort of a daunting question. Even the people building AI don't totally understand how it works. But I think I figured out at least part of the answer. Roll back the clock 20 years, and we were getting similar sales pitches around another technology, social media. We were being told that it would reshape the world and turbocharge the economy. And in some ways it did, but it also came with a whole slew of unintended consequences. And to try and address those, the Trudeau government created the Online Harms Act. At its core was a very simple idea. Social media platforms that carry risk also carry responsibility. The advantage of the Online Harms Act is that it regulates the systems, not specific features or technologies, which means it is applicable to social media feeds as it is to AI chatbots. Essentially, the Act requires tech companies to do 3 things. 1, they must complete risk assessments on their products before they launch them on the public. 2, they must build in additional safety measures for products that are used by our children. And 3, they have to make their data public so that we can all hold them accountable. That was the core of the Act. That's it. And it was actually pretty popular across the political spectrum. But it died on the Hill, not because the core idea was flawed, but because politics got in the way. But there's another challenge here too.
I am not Morgan Freeman, and what you see is not real.
It's becoming harder and harder to tell what's real and what is not. Our social media feeds are now filled with fake political ads and AI-generated crypto scams. The government needs to demand that AI content is clearly labeled so that Canadians can separate truth from deep-faked fiction. Finally, and critically, Canadians need to be brought into the conversation about what AI they want in their lives and how they want it to be governed. When close to 80% of Canadians are worried about the negative consequences of AI, the onus is on the government to listen to them. We left citizens out of the conversation about social media and have seen the consequences on our elections, on our communities, and on our kids. We just can't make the same mistake again. Look, I want to be clear here. This isn't an argument for some sweeping AI law. But if the government wants Canadians to use AI, then they need to make sure it's safe. We have a second chance to get that right. Let's not waste it.